little girl was making while dessert was being prepared. She was obsessed with slime. Slime is something that apparently is very big again. Back in the day, you used to buy it in garbage cans. And now you make it. And this little girl had the recipe for slime, which is basically, if you want to use at home, borax, or you can use Tide, and Elmer's glue, or any white glue, or clear glue, and then you can add coloring, or sparkles, or various hand oils, and you mix it up in this bowl. She was doing very carefully, adding Tide and Elmer's glue and mixing it up, and sure enough, it began to make this blob. This was an extremely bright little girl. She said, "This is a non-Newtonian fluid." Non-Newtonian fluid means that it shears under certain stresses. And she knew all this, and she was stretching it out and showing how it's out. She said it's filled with short polysaccharides, and the short saccharides move randomly until they're stressed, and then they break. She said, "This is why. This is also true of another non-Newtonian fluid, ketchup, which actually comes in a mango flavor. And you break, that's why when you bang it on it breaks, it shears, fluid shears."
I mean, I don't know if it's, emotional or physical, because I could have caught something, right?
As your mother, I know what it is. I know what it is.
You're fucking with me, Ma.
You come home from college, I try to make you a nice dinner. I tried to make you something nice. And you've been away for so long, I forgot about some of your sensitivities, and I'm sorry. I bear the blame not just for making you something that pains your sensitivities. I bear the blame for giving you the genes that cause you allergies and grief and pain, and I'm sorry.
Oh, Ma. Ma. Now I know why I'm sick to my stomach, Ma.
It's because I bear a lot of responsibility for giving you the guilt, and I'm going to let that batter just sit while
I thought maybe it was that, I'm flunking physical chemistry at college. And
Sure.
so I have one more test. I have one more test, and I have to get like the highest grade in the class in order to pass,
If you flunk physical chemistry, that's your last shot at becoming a doctor.
Yeah.
The last.
Yeah, Ma. Yeah. And you know how much I want to be a doctor for you so that I can feel better.
And I gave you the genes that could potentially prohibit your medical career. And for that, I apologize wholeheartedly. If I could take your suffering and put it in my heart, I would do that. In the meantime, for you, I will examine the data, make sure there's no bacteria in it.
Thanks, Ma. Hey, Ma, I'm just...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ma, I gotta study, okay? I gotta take my books, I gotta study.
You should study. Don't worry about your mother. I'll disinfect.
Everything, Ma. Disinfect. But Ma, you can't take credit for everything. You can't take all the blame. I'm a fuck up, Ma. Ma, I'm just a fuck up.
If you're a fuck up, it's because I gave you the fuck up gene.
Ma,
It's
I know
on
you
the
gave me...
23rd
No, I know.
chromosome. I know where it is. I know where I left it.
But I know a lot of guys who have moms who passed on the fuck up gene, but they said no. They said no to the fuck up gene. I couldn't say no, Ma.
Lick this slide. Yep, that's me all over it.
No, I'm taking matters into my own hands. You don't have to worry anymore.
If we just... My God, it's you. I can't believe it. I thought you had died. Oh, you do. I think we just became angels. So we're in heaven now. I hope so. It's so quiet. We can't even hear you sing. Oh my God, this is God talking to us. Wow, I'd always expected that he would speak in words, but he speaks in writing.
Hey, I just want to let you guys know, heaven can be whatever you want it to be.
Oh,
I mean, you guys were real quiet, so we kept it quiet, but there's a DJ over there. just can do whatever you want.
you can dance and smoke and
Yes. I was hiding my beer, I didn't want to offend you, but...
bringing those stupid nonsense to the door.
That's Aaliyah over there. She prefers to DJ in heaven and not sing.
Oh my God, of course, finally.
We're gonna give you guys your time yourselves, but really, you don't have to be quiet if you don't want to.
Thank you, God. Yes.
There's cable also, there's cable.
Julian, I can't believe this. It's over. We don't have to, do anymore. What we think is best, but others, what might think of us. You can wear those ears every day. Yes.
Hey, welcome to heaven.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I decided. Used to be a CEO, had a big hedge fund.
Yeah?
Now that I'm up here, you can do whatever you want. I stock the shelves at Staples.
Good for you.
I don't take my work home with me, you know?
Well, Dan, you have a drink? I want to drink. We can drink here. We can
I have the drink. I was in AA for 22 years. So let's fuck that in this is what I wanted to be.
Cheers to that.
I wanted to drink. I wanted to drink in a party with girls, not sex with them. And you, too. But also happy.
May not mean a lot to you, by the way, but at the Heavenly Staples, employee of eternity.
Oh,
Yeah, they got my name up on the
congrats.
building.
Do you see me? I have a question.
Jerome.
You saw me?
Yeah, Jerome. Jerome, a question, Jerome.
Just had a question all semester. I never had this the first time you saw me.
Jerome, the whole auditorium really wants to get to the end of this lecture
Yeah.
on physical chemistry.
You're doing great. You lectured great all semester.
Okay, well, thanks, but yeah, Jerome, I see you, Jerome.
Did you see me the whole time? Or is today the first time you saw me?
I saw you, Jerome.
This is the second time I'm taking this class. I passed it the first time, but I learned so much. I'm learning more stuff this time. All right. Anyway,
Jerome,
Professor Gabby.
There's the Schrodinger wave equation, okay? You need to know this.
I know it and I love it. This is my question. If the Schrodinger wave equation can have multiple endings each time, I mean, where logically should one stop it? I mean, come on. Also, can I just...
N y over black. Jerome.
It's like you knew I was waiting to ask that question.
Jerome,
We get a hand for Professor Cagney.
No, hey guys, this is...
That's my girlfriend. She's not in the school, but she wants to...
No, I
just told
want
her
you
about
guys
it.
to pass this test, okay? Because I am getting evaluated at the school here for my performance.
But he can't pass.
Look,
If he
last semester, okay, as I taught during the semester, as you can see, you guys kind of like showed up and then start to peter out.
Yep. You're right.
Okay, we need to change this. You guys need to pass.
You're tough.
Otherwise I lose my job at the university.
Right.
All right? So Jerome,
I called you in for your evaluation. And, as you know, I was looking at the Laffer curve. It appears that enrollment in your course is somewhat down.
yeah.
As you can see, the x-axis is time. The y-axis represents enrollment.
Yeah.
I also prepared a three-dimensional graph for you, where the z-axis represents temperature.
So Dean, you're telling me that you want me to be more popular and for people to sweat in my class?
I'm thinking you need to turn this around into hot yoga. I feel like that's the direction this needs to go.
So what you need to do is you need to have your
The y over n, right?
Y
No.
and the shmoo. That's the shmoo constant. That's it. Jerome.
I just want to say I've never felt more loose.
Not beer, Jerome.
What happened to beer together?
What professor gives out beer in class? Everybody gets.
Professor, you're hot.
Everybody gets a beer in my class, okay? So I want you to repeat this class next semester.
I'm in.
Come in. Sure.
You know,
I prepared a four-dimensional simulacrum of the last semester. And it's scoring wonderfully.
Dean?
It's
Dean,
remarkably
Dean?
hot in here.
Dean, a beer maybe?
Well, the beer might hit the spot. It's got to be 110 degrees in here.
Oh, that's me, Dean. That's me. Dean, easy. Easy. Look, you know, I need to keep going up. I got a wife and two kids.
Do you mind if I take off my shirt?
Dean,
It's so hot.
of course I don't mind.
The modern dunce cap derives from a remarkably intelligent man who lived in the 14th century named John Duns Scotia. He was called the subtle doctor. He devised many abstract theories proving the existence of God from the concept of the first cause. Something comes from something, something cannot come from nothing, everything must come from something, therefore God exists. This was very persuasive for about 200 years. He had many followers until the Reformation began. And people who followed him, the Dunsmen, were considered idiots because they had no subtlety in their thinking. And therefore, the concept of the dunce became inculcated into Western culture. The form of the hat, as you might notice, came also from a theory that Duns had, that the triangular hat that he wore attracted electrical vibrations, which actually fed intelligence into his brain, making him actually smarter and not dumber. Ironic.
I don't know if I can do it. I'm sorry, I think
We've been packing eggs for 10 years. Suddenly you're having a crisis?
you
Put a dozen in the pack, put it on the conveyor belt.
You know, there comes a point in your life you realize you can't do it. You know what? I think I became allergic. There.
You can't just declare an allergy.
I
You made the action of declaring an allergy, but I believe it's ineffective until a doctor says so.
You never trained us properly. There are fumes in here.
You know what? There. Let's just wait and see what happens. Maybe I have an allergy.
Anybody who eats a giant raw egg.
See? I feel a little squeezy.
All right, can I just say something? I inherited Lear Egg and Dairy Farm from my dad. I understand that my daughters want to move on. I get it. You can talk to me directly.
Gina.
Declaring an allergy just seems...
There. Oh,
Growing a tail.
there. Please, can I make you feel better?
That's how you guys ended up in heaven.